everyone, my name is Andy and I'm on staff here at the Central Coast Aquarium, and today I'm really excited to teach you about some more of my favorite sea creatures that you can find right here on the Central Coast. We're really excited to be making these videos in collaboration with the San Luis Obispo County Public Libraries that are helping bring science right into your home. So let's meet some of our local sea stars. You might have heard them called starfish, but we're going to call them sea stars today because they're not really fish. Now let's explain why they're not really fish. Sea stars have a very specific body plan. Now a body plan is a term that scientists use to describe how an animal is put together. Where is its mouth? Where are its eyes? What about its legs or hands? Does it even have those things? Today we're going to talk about the sea star body plan and what makes the sea star such an amazing and unique creature in the ocean. Sea star bodies look a little bit different from ours. For starters, sea stars don't really have a head or face. So where is this animal's mouth? Well, sea stars have their mouths on the undersides of their bodies. This sea star's mouth is directly in the center of its body. It has 5 rays originating from the mouth, and those rays give it the name a sea star. You might notice some other interesting things happening on the underside of this sea star. Along each ray, you'll see a row of suction cup covered feet. We call these tube feet. These tube feet are connected to a water vascular system, which acts like a hydraulic pump for each individual foot. And the sea star can have hundreds of these. Each foot ends in a tiny suction cup that help the sea star hold on to rocks or pier pilings. One other thing that's important to our faces is our eyes. Sea stars have one single eye at the end of each ray. Sea star eyes function a little differently from our eyes too. To practice seeing the way a sea star sees, try this. Close your eyes, look towards the ceiling or a window, and then cover your eyes with your hand. You'll notice that while your eyes are closed, you can still see when there's a bright light or a shadow. That's exactly how our sea stars use their eyes to see. It helps them navigate their environment and keep an eye out for predators. Here on the Central Coast, we have a few species of sea star that you might see in the tide pools or under the water. 2 common ones you might find around here are the bat star and the leather star. Bat stars get their name from the webbed-like appearance between their rays, much like the webbing of a bat's wing. Leather stars have a slightly different appearance. Some people say they feel like soft leather. Leather stars are also sometimes called garlic stars because some people say they smell like garlic. Bat stars have a rough texture on their aboral or top surface. This texture comes from many tiny ossicles, which help protect the sea star's body. These are tiny, scaly, hard structures that feel rough to the touch. If you find one in the tide pools, look carefully at the animal to see if you can notice all the tiny ossicles, and gently touch the sea star with a few fingers to feel its scaly texture. Leather stars feel much softer because they don't have any ossicles.
Sea stars are surprisingly agile and can completely turn themselves over in just a few minutes. Check out this time lapse of one of our bat stars doing a slow backflip.
Now, believe it or not, both leather stars and bat stars are predators. That means they eat other animals that share the same habitat. Predators are a really important part of our ecosystems. Without predators, the populations of prey animals might grow too large and upset the delicate balance of the ecosystem. So, our sea stars are playing a very important role in our oceans. Bat stars are extra special because they're recyclers. Certain animals eat other dead things. We call those animals scavengers because they crawl around on the ocean floor and scavenge for the parts of food that nobody else wanted. Bat stars are omnivore scavengers, which means they'll eat anything. Plants, animals, algae, even if it's decaying. This is important because it means they're taking dead things and putting them back into the food web. So we can say thank you to our expert ocean recyclers. So now that we know so much about these amazing animals, where can you find one? Well, when the tide is low, you can have an adult safely take you tide pooling into the low intertidal zone. This is where you'll still find water in all the pools and rock crevices. And in those pools, you might find a sea star. When you do, make sure to leave it where it is and touch it gently with 2 fingers so that you don't disrupt what it's doing. We hope you learned something new today and have new tools to explore our amazing tide pools with. Until next time, have a great day.